going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf. And this is Hustler Country.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes, with coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision. Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Nobody makes hauling more affordable than C&D Hauling. Serving southern Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama, they supply premium materials like asphalt, sand, gravel, and much more for whoever needs it, like contractors, builders, or homeowners. Call today for a free quote.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Bring your outdoor dreams to life at Loretto Nursery and Landscaping. This one-stop shop can help you get your project done from start to finish. Go see for yourself. They have a wide variety of plants, from tropicals to ferns and trees, plus hanging baskets. What they have to offer goes beyond what looks good. They also supply concrete, mulch, compost, and drainage culverts. Don't forget about their on-lot buildings and chicken coops. You think that's all? You can also stop by to fill up your propane tank. Loretto Nursery and Landscaping has you covered. Stop by 409 South Military Street.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, welcome back into Brentwood High School. This is it. This is all she wrote, folks. This will be the last game for this group of girls together. 8th graders, of course, will move up as Summertown is getting ready to take on Soddy Daisy. Winner of the game will claim 5th in the state. It's Guthrie Mason, Kevin Wright, same as we've been for the last several middle school matches, a couple days, even back to the district tournament. We've tried to bring as many of them to you as we can. Of course, we don't have video this time, just the audio. So we'll try to keep you as visualized as we can. This is the 2 third-place teams out of both pools. I can tell you that the 2 teams that beat Summertown in pool play are playing for the championship. That is Green, what was it, West Green and Bellevue. Yeah, you got it. Kevin's helping me. I'm deaf in my ears there. So they've done their dance and their jig. Told Scout either give us something to get excited about or we're just going to pack it up and go home halfway through. No, we wouldn't do that to him, but I'm hoping to get her fired up. This is where checking lineup. Soddy Daisy, of course, over out of East Tennessee. Fun fact, right below Soddy Daisy is a town called Summertown, and that is right north of Signal Mountain. Most of you know that area. I looked it up. There's 13,000 people in Soddy Daisy, and as of 2020, Summertown had 856 people in it. So, which not all those are middle schoolers. So, but Soddy Daisy did beat Charlotte in a set, and Charlotte's a team we beat earlier in the year, but had high hopes of being the champions this year. They're a good little team, and I think we're about ready to get underway here. As Gooden's going to start us off for Soddy Daisy. Kelly sends that pass over the net, and it's going to be put down by Robinson for Soddy Daisy. Kelly passed that one right to her over the net, and she was there waiting for it. So Gooden's going to serve again. They've started out 1-0 here. Ball's up. Good serve right at Kelly. Putman to Mason. Mason's going to catch that low and hit the top of the net. Good swing. She was leaning a little bit into it. Hit the top of the net, but it's a good set, good pass, and good swing. Just couldn't get it over. It's a real good set by Carden there. Gooden does that one really hard, but it's going to go into the net. That'll make it 2-1 Summertown. Our last couple games have not been very exciting matches. I'm hoping this one turns out to be a good one. Putman going to start us off. Down by 1. Putman serves in the net, which is rare for Carden. She's pretty much, I would say, probably the most consistent server we have. Back to serve now is number 4, Robinson. Got a jump serve. Kelly digs it out. Looks like they're shooting it at Kelly here early. Franks puts the hammer down on one, and we'll call it in for a kill for Lakin Franks. Nice job there by Lakin. That looked good. 3-2 now. Moyer going back to serve. We need her to get hot early, both on the swings and the serves. Need to minimize mistakes here. Moyer. That would look good. They saved it into the libero. Now we'll get a hit. Moyer dig that one out. Putman to Jackie. She hits that one. Dug out by Robinson. Now set up by Gooden. And that'll be in the net. Scout might have got a little fear there and maybe even a piece of the ball. And it's all tied up at 3 now. Moyer back to serve again. All tied at 3. And that's going to be long out the back. Out of bounds. Point goes to Soddy Daisy. 4-3 now. Number 8 comes in. Post to serve for Soddy Daisy. Up by 1. Serve is a good one. Moyer pops that one up. Putman to Mason. She'll tip that one over. Gooden there. Now post. Now they'll just hit it over free ball. Got to use this one. Kelly sends it up. Mason will free ball that one over. Gooden sets this one to the outside. Moyer digs that one out. Now pushed over. Mason to Putman. To Mason. Tip down. Found a hole there. That'll be a kill for Mason. Nice assist there by Carden. Scouts early on the jump. She's going to have to wait a little bit longer. She's getting up there too early and needing to hit it on the way down. But she got that tip inbounds there. All tied up at 4. Served by Mason. Barely over the net for an ace. Is Scout Mason for the point. 5-4 now. Summertown takes the lead. Mason back to serve again, up by 1. Back row, dug out. Gooden sets it up now to the outside to 12. That's Howe. Putman to Howe. Gooden. Libero going to set that one over. Howe takes that one, dug out by Mason. Putman to Jackie. She puts a hand on that one. It's dug out. And it was set up. They kind of think they got kind of out of order there. Number 3 took a swing at it, Cooper, but she's on the shorter side and couldn't get really a hand on it to knock it over. She's in the middle right now, but I don't think she's back row, actually. Mason serve. Another good one. Floater into the net. Over the net and then dug out and put back into the net by Soddy Daisy. That'll be an ace for Scout and a point for Summertown. 7-4 now. That thing just it's almost like it stopped midair and just fell right over the net. So Mason back to serve again, up 7-4. Here early. Serves back row. Dug out by Robinson. We're going to get a call in the net. 25 was in the net. That's I don't know. That's a good one. Malcapine. I don't know. I have to look at that again. I read it before. Mason to serve again, up 8-4. Serve, back row. Robinson. Gooden. Hit over. Free ball, pretty much. Now Putman. Get it to Jackie on the outside. She'll hit that one over lightly. Gooden. 12. That's dug out by Mason. Wow, on the back row. That's not her specialty for sure. Nice job there by Jackie. Hits it over. Gooden to the outside again. They're going to keep hitting it to that corner. That time Moyer's there. Putman's going to set up Jackie here. Tip down. Saved by Gooden. Putman digs that out. Then Howell to Lakin Franks comes over. Another swing, and that one's going to be in the net by Howell, who is definitely their offensive weapon, it seems, early on, who they want to get the ball to. She is the tallest on the floor for Soddy Daisy, but she hits that one in the net. Point goes to Summertown. Mason will continue to serve. Serve up, back row, dug out by Youngblood. Set. That's number 3. Cooper sends that over. Moyer digs it out, but it goes straight up. Frank sends it up. Good job by Lakin Franks again. Pushed by Jackie. Howell's there. They give it back to Howell on the set. She hits it back. Row Scout digs it out. Jackie again. Hits that one hard off the top of the net, but falls over. That's a point for Summertown and a kill for Jackie. Soddy Daisy wants a timeout, trailing 10-4. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
All right, back here in Brentwood, where Summertown's jumped out early here, first set 10-4 over Soddy Daisy. Scout served, I think, 6 in a row or so far, and it's looking good. Dug out back row, Robinson. New setter, 25, Macapine. Now Howell will have to push that one over. She does. That was a double, and she got away with it. Gooden. Now it's going to be hit, dug out again by Mason. Howell keeps hitting it at her. Now Howell on the other side of the net, tips it down, and that's a kill for Ava Howell. Nice job there for Ava, who's played a great tournament at the net. Scout has dug out some on the back row, and I've never seen her do that very often. That's not what she's known for sure. Scout again hits it over Gooden, digs that out. Now they'll just send it over, does Howell. Franks is there, Putman to Howell. Howell hits that one down. Gooden digs that out. Now 25 will come over and set it. And nobody's there. Everybody was moving, and they pushed it over and found a hole, and they'll break the point, and Scout will go out. Caroline will come back in. As for Soddy Daisy, 25 goes back to serve. I meant to ask her, I think it's Malpine. That's a very tough name there. Serve is up. Good serve. Short. Moyer digs it out, but it's going to hit the ground for an ace. 11-6 now. She'll go back to serve again. She handles some of the setting responsibility for Soddy Daisy. When Gooden's on the back row, Moyer to Putman. Putman to Franks. Takes an amazing swing at it, gets it over somehow. Good job by Lakin Franks. Putman again. She'll set it across to Jackie. Jackie was creeping to the middle there and couldn't. She flat-footed it. That's going to be swung at by Howell and in the net. Point for Summertown. Nice job, Lakin Franks, to get that over. I don't know how she didn't hit the outside pole. She was in the air sideways and had to swing back towards the court and somehow missed it. Moyer back to, Lex is serving. Sorry, Lex just came in, and that's going to be an ace for Lexi and a point for Summertown. 13-6 now. Nice serve there by Lex. She's had several aces this tournament. Done a great job serving for sure. Another serve. It's a floater. Well, I'll just boost her right back up. That's another ace for Lexi. Point for Summertown. 14-6 now. That thing floated no spin at all and went off the arms of the back row of Soddy Daisy and out of bounds. She'll serve again. Serves up. Good serve. Back row. Dug out. 12. Gooden now is going to set the outside and Howell. Moyer's there. Putman tries to save it. Moyer's pass went almost in the bleachers. Carden made a great attempt to get it back in, but was about a foot short of getting there. But she had to come from all the way from the other side of the court, too. So back to serve now is Howell, the hitter. Putman. Howell. Howell tips. Battle at the net. It's going to be popped up. Lexi came to help, and then we get a miscommunication there from Jackie and Ava, I believe, and it swung at and missed. The coach was kind of in my way there. Nice job by Lex to come up and save the day on that one because it would have definitely hit the floor. 14-8. Howell. Kelly can't handle that. It's high on her shoulders. Reaches up, and it goes out the back off of her. Ace for Howell. Serve that one in the net. I've seen a couple of them do that. They serve a couple nice speed ones, and then they try to really hammer one across, and they get in the net. Jackie goes back to serve, up 15-9. Here, first set. This will determine 5th place in the state. Jackie, serve, really good one. Back row to Youngblood. That's going to be set on the outside. Too far up to the referee. Robinson couldn't get to it, and that'll hit the floor for a Summertown point. They're small on the front row right now as Carden stands taller than the 3 players on the front row. The back row is a little taller right now. Jackie, another good serve. Back row, Youngblood, now set up and hit over by 4. It was tipped over. Now they'll set it up again for her. She takes a swing, and it just goes in the net. Ava Howe was there, but I believe it just went in the net for a Summertown point. Jackie will go back to serve another. 17-9 now. Jackie to serve. I wish she would do her jump serve. Jackie's serve is up. Good. Back row. Robinson sent up in the air, and number 3, Cooper, kind of got confused there and let that one hit the floor. She stuck her arms out to hit it, and then she pulled them away, and it just went right down in front of her. I think she thought somebody was beside her. Jackie back to serve again, 18-9. Serve is deep. Saved her there. That would have been out. For Robinson's going to send that over a free ball. Lex is there. Good pass. Putman chased it down. Moyer gets a swing on it, and that's going to be a kill for Phoenix Moyer. Took a little bit off of it. It goes right in front of 25, and she dives for it but sends it out of bounds on our side. Nice kill for Phoenix. 19-9 now. Trying to get to the backstretch. Nice serve off the top of the net. Does make it over. Now she'll send it back in, and they'll send over a free ball. Does Gooden. Kelly. Putman. Moyer. Hammer. Down. Phoenix Moyer with a kill. Point for Summertown. We are now on the backstretch, 20-9. This is what you expected from us the entire time we were here. Just couldn't get it to go. Soddy Daisy is a good team. They're no slouch here. Youngblood to outside to Robinson. Hits it down. Kelly's there. Putman will set up Moyer. Set was a little bit away from the net, and Moyer had to change direction and then try to hit it over. He couldn't do it. 20-10 now. Back to serve is Youngblood for Soddy Daisy. Serves up. Good serve. Back row. Jackie let it go by her and then stuck her arms out afterwards and hit it, but it bounces off of Lex, I believe, and hits the floor. 20-11 now. Ace for Youngblood. She is a libero. Serves up. Good serve. Back row. Lex is there. Passed up to Putman. Putman to the outside to Moyer. Moyer, hammer down, and now to be called out. It missed the line by maybe 3 inches. Did Moyer. So Youngblood to serve again. Serves up. Jackie sends that over. Moyer has to help. Putman sends that over. Free ball. Howell's there. Then Youngblood. Jackie's that's hit into the net. Howell was there. Now Mason's going to come back in on the front. Howell will go out. Kelly will go to serve. (21-12) now. Serves up. Good serve. Floater. Back row. Youngblood. Now 25 will set that up. And that's going to go over the net. Mason's able to get a hold of it to save it. Kelly will send that over. Free ball. Howell. Now they'll set up in the middle. That's 24. Send it over. Now Jackie sends that one in the net on the other side, trying to get a free ball over. So 21-13 now, after that volley back and forth a little bit, and ends up with Summertown hitting into the net. Gooden. Serve. Good serve. Jackie's there. Pass to Putman. Putman shoots it over to Mason. Hammer down. Scout Mason for the kill. That'll be a point for Summertown. 22-13. I thought we already had 22. Maybe not. 22-13 now. Putman back to serve. Serves up. Good serve. Back row. Howell digs it out. Now Gooden will set it up. Good swing there by Robinson. Franks comes get that one, and then Moyer tries to somehow bump it over or something. They were all standing there together in a group. Nobody really hit it. That'll be a point for Soddy Daisy. Back to serve is Robinson, the outside hitter. Jump serve. Nice serve. Real short, and that's going to go right in front of Caroline Kelly for the ace. Robinson has a nice serve. She's built like an outside hitter. Kind of tall and lanky. Athletic. Good swing. Kelly's there. Jackie has to help her. Now they'll send the free ball over. Does Kelly. Now Gooden will set it up to the outside. Howell's there. That was way out. We saved him there. Moyer hits that one back in the back corner for a kill. Phoenix Moyer. 23-15 now. Another kill for Moyer. I've got her with 3 this set. Now she's back to serve. 2 points away. Good serve. Youngblood digs that out. Gooden. Now tipped by 54 Stevens and blocked by Mason. And that'll go right back at her, and she can't handle it. So that's a point for Summertown. Block for Mason. 24-15. 1 away for Summertown. Good to see we got a student section here. A minute ago they had each other on their shoulders. Moyer serve. Youngblood. Gooden sets it up to the outside. Big swing here by Howell, and that's a kill by Howell. You can tell that's what they want to do every time if they can. We'll get a sub here. As number 8 comes in to serve, that's Post. I think everybody on their bench has played. They have 3 kids on the bench. Summertown still 1 away, 24-16. Serve is barely over the net. Nice serve. Dug out. Now they'll give it to Mason. Mason's blocked by Howell, but she'll send it back over as a free ball. Gooden sends it the wrong way. Post. Now Howell. Think Mason wants it again here. Putman. Mason tips it down for the kill, and first set will go to Summertown, 25-16. Now 1 set away from claiming 5th. We'll take a break, get ready for the second. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Lee.
You know, I get asked a lot
about what the market's going to do, how's the real estate market. I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
Back here in Brentwood, at Brentwood High School, in the auxiliary gym where Summertown is taking the first set over Soddy Daisy in this best-of-3 series to claim 5th in the state. Cardin's going to get us underway here. Good serve. Short back row floater. Now they'll set up on the outside. Robinson, she'll tip that one down. Putman sends it back into play, and Kelly sends it over. Now they'll set it up in the middle. Big swing there by 54, Stevens. Putman now will set Mason. She'll give them a big swing of her own. Dug out by Youngblood. They'll have to get this one over, and they do, and it's a free ball. Kelly, good pass to Putman. Putman to Moyer. Hits that one lightly. We'll get a whistle, and it'll be a point Summertown as somebody got in the net. 14, I believe. Yep. That's Gooden who got in the net. Might have called her shirt or clothes or hair or something. And it, Putman serves up by 1. Dug out back row by Youngblood. Now tipped. They're going to get a net call again. And that call is going to go on Summertown. And I believe that was Scout that was in the net. So first 2 points of the match, both off of whistles. Gooden back to serve for Soddy Daisy. That's going to be a dart, and Franks can't handle it. That'll go shanking off her arms off the left side of the court for an ace for Gooden. Gooden a setter. Ball's up. And that's going to go long out the back for a Summertown point. 2-2 now. These teams are height-wise built much alike. I think their tall girl, 12, Hal, might have an inch on Scout or 2. And that serve by Moyer is going to be in the net as well, so we'll trade back and forth mistakes for points. 2-3, Soddy Daisy leads this one by 1. Good jump serve here by Robinson. Putman jumps. The pass was over, and the point goes to Summertown. I'm not real sure. Oh, they call her in the net. Okay, I think she knew it was. It was very confusing. There was a long delay for a whistle. Nobody knew who the point was as Mason goes back to serve. And then she finally signaled that somebody was in the net. I think it was the setter. Good serve by Scout back row. Howell digs it out. Now Howell will push it over. Might have got away with a double. Now set up for Jackie. Hit off the fingertips. Gooden sends that just shy of the net, and it will fall on their side for a Summertown point. 4-3 now. Summertown leads. Mason back to serve again. She went on that long run in the first set that ultimately got us the big lead. Nice, good short floater. And that's going to be hit in the net, and that's an ace for Scout and a point for Summertown. Mason back to serve again. 5-3 now. She'll take a swing at it. Ball's in the air. Good short serve. Back row Robinson. Now Gooden to the outside for a big hit by Howe, and that goes off the arms of our Howe out of bounds. And that'll be a kill for Howe. Howe is a big swinger. Does a good job leaning into it, getting all her body going on it, and puts the hammer down. Back to serve is number 8, Post, who came off the bench, and that'll be an ace for Post. It's 5-all now. Best of 3 with Summertown already taking set 1. They need set 2 to close it. Soddy Daisy needs it to keep going. That pass is going to be long again over Carden's hands, and Howe was there to meet it at the net for a kill. We got to make a pass to get. We need to get the ball to Carden so we can get a set on the ball. Right now we're struggling. Kelly chases that one, but it goes out of bounds. Post sends that one long, and we'll get some subs as Steven comes in for Post, who comes in and gets her points and goes out. Right now you got Howe on the back row for Soddy Daisy, so, or at least she's back. I don't know if she's going up front row now. And she'll go up and take a swing off the set. Kelly digs that out. Putman gets it over to Jackie. Jackie tips it over. Now they'll set up Howe on the outside. Howe for the kill. Howe does a good job waiting on the ball, finding the ball, and then going to adjust to it. Their setter just puts it somewhere close over there for her, and she finds a way to get to it and put a hit on it. It's a good sign of a hitter. They don't think the set's supposed to be perfect every time. They go find the ball and hit it. She's very patient, waits on it. Now back to serve. The other setter, that's going to be short, dug out by Kelly. Then Putman to Howe. She'll just flat foot that over. Now set up on the outside to Howe. She'll hit that one over, dug out. Now Howe will set up Jackie, our Howe. Now sent to the outside to Gooden, who's the setter, who puts a swing on it. And we can't get it back over. We dug it out, but to nobody, and it's going to fall short. And Soddy Daisy will now take a 2-point lead. 8-6. Serve is short and in the net. Student section might have helped that one out a little bit as they screamed right as she served. And Jackie's going back to serve, trailing by 1 now. Still not the same bunts that I saw in district. Not the same life, I guess, in them. Been that way all for the past 2 days. That's an ace for Jackie. She serves it over the back row, 1 foot inside the line, and they watched it hit. And that'll be an ace for Jackie and a point for Summertown. 8-8 now. Nice serve there. Jackie will go back to do it again. Jackie serve up, back row, Youngblood's there. Now they chase it down, they get a set on it for Howe, and she swings that one in the net. Hit the top of the net and fell, so Summertown will regain the lead. 9-8 now. Jackie back to serve again, up by 1. Serves good, back row Youngblood. They'll set it to the outside to Howe. She'll tip that one, Putman's there. Howe will set up Putman on the outside. She'll flat foot that over. Nice swing there. Youngblood digs that out. Now set up for Gooden. Gooden kind of mistimed it. Hit it on the way down and hit it in the net. 10-8. Summertown taking a 2-point lead here. Jackie serve, getting ready to fly here. Serve up. They could have got a probably a rotation call there. Moved way before the ball was ever tossed in the air. Took out running, did Hal, and now she'll go back to serve. Jackie hit that one long and out of bounds. 10-9. Hal serve. Back row, Kelly. They are aiming at Kelly or something because Kelly's got every serve nearly. Cooper will send that up. Hal sends it straight up in the air. Brielle's there. Set up by Putman to Moyer. Hit down hard. That's going to hit the ceiling off of Hal. They managed to get it over. There's Brielle comes, gets it. Putman gives that to Hal. Hal hits that one over lightly. Putman to Hal again, and that's going to go over. I think that's Carden's kill. As Ava was there, but I think it went over. Now Hal will go out. Mason will come back in. Up by 2 is Summertown. Caroline Kelly back to serve. And she's been hit at, folks, a lot this match. Now set up to Gooden. Gooden puts a hit on it. Dug out by Kelly. Tipped by Carden and hit over by Mason. It just kind of flew that way. Jackie Putman to Moyer. Moyer swings it down. Youngblood's there. Now pushed over by Robinson. Moyer's there. Now Putman to Mason. Set was close to Carden. Mason somehow reached over and got a hand on it and tipped it and got it over to fall for a kill. 12-9. Caroline Kelly off the top of the net with her serve. Robinson hit it. Youngblood hits it, and then they try to free ball it over, and that's going to go out wide left. And Soddy Daisy's going to want to use their first timeout, trailing 12-9. We'll take it with them. 13-9. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited. Emergency care with hometown heart.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here in Brentwood as Soddy Daisy uses their first timeout. Their coach is pregnant. And my mama always told me not to say that unless you 100% know, but I do 100% know. She is expecting. Seems like a good coach. Kelly sends it over back row. Youngblood. Now Robinson puts a nice swing on it, and that's going to be in the back corner. Big swing from Robinson and a kill for her and a point for Soddy Daisy. I wondered what if the crowd said, "Come on, Soddy Daisy," or whatever they said, but they say, "Come on, Soddy." So they've shortened it down to Soddy. I don't know if I wouldn't pick the Daisy part. Jackie's pass up. Carden to Mason. She has to chase that one down and tips it over. Carden had to chase down the pass too. Swing by Robinson, long and out the back. And I might say that the set is far or close, but that sometimes I don't mention that Carden just ran 18 miles to get there either. So it's a complete team effort. You cannot have a good set without a good pass. You can't have a good hit without a good set. And you can't blame each other for either. Set up now for Stevens. Dug out. Now Franks have to send that over as a free ball. Now they'll set it up to Gooden on the backside. She'll get a hand, or hit it, and Mason gets a hand on it. Now they'll send it to Moyer, does Putman. And she hit that one like she should. Tipped over now by Stevens. And that can't handle it after the tip. We handled the tip, but we couldn't handle the next one. And that one goes to the floor. 14-11 now. Summertown up by 3. Moyer swung like that most of the day yesterday. Today, that's the first good hard one I've seen her hit. Several girls taking off of it. Kelly will set that one off of Mason's hit on the front, and Franks puts down a dart, but they dig it out. They'll send it over on a hit. Putman has to push people out of her way to get there. Jackie's just going to send that over. Coach wanted a double. Now Gooden will send it over. Robinson tips that one. Franks digs it out. Now Putman to Moyer. Moyer hits the back row, and now they'll send it over. Still going. Putman. They're going to call Putman in the net. The top judge called her in the net. She did the jump set. That's 2 they've called on Carden. I don't know that I've seen Carden get called for being in the net all year. Off the top of the net, Jackie gets a fist on it, and it goes all the way back over. Now Gooden will set up Robinson outside. She'll tip that one over. Kelly digs that out, going flying. Set up Mason. Mason hits it, but it's long by about 8 inches. Still on the way down, but a very good hard hit. She got way too early. You got to see how high the set's going to go first. It could be different. Gooden to serve. Now, ball's dug out by Kelly. Jackie has to come over and help. She does. Frank sends it over. Now, Youngblood. Now, Gooden to the outside to Robinson. She'll push it over. Got away with a double there. Putman to the outside to Moyer. Tip and down. Smart play right there by Phoenix Moyer. She had double blockers on her and just tipped it right over them. And we'll get a sub as Macy Dollar is going to come in to serve. Moyer will go out. Has a great tip by Phoenix there to see the two girls in front of her. Had she hit it, she probably would have been blocked. Macy Dollar now to serve for Summertown, up by 2. Good serve, floater to the back row. And that was really a catch. That's going to hit. Stevens is going to try to hit that one over and hit the net, and that's going to be an ace for Macy Dollar. Point, Summertown, 16-13. Nice serve from Macy. Another good one, right, same spot. That's hit by Hall. Now Robinson got away with a little carry there. Now Mason chases that down. Jackie will have to send over the free ball. Robinson, Gooden, Robinson. Big swing in the net, but creeps over for a kill. Nobody was on this. Jackie was over here, but it rolled down the net and just fell over on our side. 16-14 now. Moyer will come back in from Dollar. Dollar's did her job with the serves. That's got to be tough to watch and then come in just to serve. I think Phoenix hit her last couple in the net. Robinson, back row, over Kelly. Kelly wanted it, but wisely moved out of the way and let it go, and now to go out the back. Ava Howe will come in. Scout will go to serve. 17-14. Scouts had their number thus far. Maybe she'll keep it going here. Serves good, back row. Howe, Gooden, Howe, tipped. Now they'll get it up for Carden. Carden will set that one up for Howe, and she hits that one in the net. Point for Soddy Daisy. So that will bring in post for Soddy Daisy to serve. 17-15. They trail by 2. Serve is up. Back row, Kelly. Good pass up. Putman. Back set. Franks. Hammer to it, sister. They dig it out, and somehow Post gets it back into play, and Gooden hits it over. That was a great hit by Lakin Franks. Sends that over. Jackie's creeping the middle again, and we're setting to the outside. She gets it over, though, flat-footed. That's going to go down in front of Carden for a kill for Howe. That might have been Gooden over there. Goodman. Yeah, Gooden. All right, back to serve is Post again. Kelly's there. And that's going to be passed up too far and into the net. And we are all square at 17. 17-17, second set. Summertown is up 1-0. Soddy Daisy needs this one to go 3. Putman, back set. Jackie sends it over. Now sent back. Now sent back again. Now Howe pushes back. Putman's there. Franks sets that up back to Jackie. Jackie hits that one over flat-footed. Gooden now to Howe. And you can bet she's going to hit it hard. And she hit it hard out the back, though, out of bounds. Post will come out. Stevens will come out. And Franks, who's having a really good game here, will go back to serve. She's hit 2 harder this match than I've seen her hit all year. Howe digs that out. Gooden to Howe. Howe hits. Blocked by Ava Howe, but it's just going to fall right beside her. She did good block. Just fell right beside her, and now Franks will go out. Brielle will come in. Back to serve is, I don't know her last name, number 25. I don't want to mess it up any worse than what I did. I need to get her first name again here. Serve, short, and under the net. So now we are back tied at 19, I believe. You got 18-19 or 19-19? 18-19? Okay. Summertown trails by 1 now still. 19-18. Jackie's back to serve for Summertown. It's been back and forth the entire game. Jackie sends a dart over. Gooden's there. Now Robinson. Howe will send over a free ball. We almost don't get to it, but Kelly does it. Now set up Moyer. She'll hit that over. Robinson Now set up. Hit by Howe. Back row Kelly's there. Putman. Outside Moyer. Tipped and down. Kill Phoenix Moyer. We're tied up at 19 again. Wise decision as nobody's there cupping when they double block the front. They're double blocking on Phoenix's side and it's leaving right open behind them. Nobody's there to cup. Jackie, serve over. Robinson, deep pass, and they set it. Howe was coming to help on the pass as the setter was going to the pass. And when she got to it to set it, nobody was there to hit it as she was already over. So 21-18, we'll take a break as there's a Soddy Daisy timeout. You've been listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Back here in Brentwood at Brentwood High. State tournament for middle school in Tennessee. Jackie back to serve, up by 3, second set. They've already won one set. They need to win this to close it out and be called the 5th best team in Tennessee, and Jackie hits that one in the net. Good timeout by the coach for Soddy Daisy as she froze Jackie with the serve. 21-19, Howe is back to serve, and she's got to be back row, so she cannot surely come up and hit now. Putman, Howe tips that one to her left. Dug out by Gooden. Now pushed over. Howe's there, and she'll knock that back down to the ground for a point. They are arguing that she hit that down with a setter or blocked the setter there, that she can't hit that ball. The ball was over the net. She can hit it. Kelly to serve. Mason did come back in. Dug out back row Youngblood. Now to send it over now. Youngblood will send over the free ball. Kelly, Putman, Mason, hit, back. It's in for the kill. And the point for Summertown, 23-19 now. Another kill for Mason. Beautiful jump set by Carden. Good finish by Mason. 2 away as the 6th grader Caroline Kelly trying to close this out for Summertown. Good serve, back row Youngblood. Now they'll set it to the outside of Robinson. She hits that one good. Kelly digs that out. Now Putman sends it over to Moyer. Moyer swing on it. Youngblood. Howe hits it back in. Then Youngblood sends it over. Nice effort there by Soddy Daisy. Set up for Mason. She gets a weak one on that one. Set up to the outside of Robinson. Tipped over Scout. Scout, they dig it out. Nice play there. And then Scout punches it back over backwards for a point. Never seen that by Scout. So the girls behind Scout, I don't know if it was Carden and Phoenix or Kelly, or I know there were several there, got it up and Scout punched it backwards in the air. Went over the net. Got a quick timeout by the referees. We'll wait just a second. Looks like she's going to be okay. That's Youngblood, the libero for Soddy Daisy. Tough little players, quietly having a heck of a game. On the other side, I think we're ready now. They're waiting on the ball. On the other side, Summertown is 1 away from closing this out and being called the 5th best team in the state of Tennessee for middle school. Youngblood. Now they'll set it to the outside of Robinson. Tipped. Brielle's there. Putman to Moyer. Moyer's tipped. They're there, though, this time. Youngblood sends this across. Robinson can't get to it. That will close it out as Summertown defeats Soddy Daisy 25-19-2. And they are the 5th place team in the state. Congratulations to them. Soddy Daisy will take 6th place. Very good little team. Congratulations to Coach White. We can't say enough good things about her and what she's done for this program and these girls. I can tell you, Scout wasn't even considering playing volleyball before this year until Megan came. And she changed that over big time. She brought a culture with her, and it's been pretty awesome to watch. So congratulations to her. Congratulations to Summertown. Big shout out to my number 13 scout. Super proud of her. 8th graders will move on, and we'll see you for volleyball, at least in the middle school next year for that. But Kevin will be on at football in Dixon tonight with Lawrence County Dixon. Is that right? He's got a few hours to break here. But we've enjoyed this. We appreciate Kevin and everything X Sports does for us. We've been we're happy to bring it to you, and glad you got to be here with us. So for Guthrie Mason, Kevin Wright, and all the Lady Eagles of Summertown, you've been listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.